Now, tell me this. Tell me the history. How long has A to Z actually been up? When did you guys place your first?
Well, I'll tell you
billboard
what happened. I don't know if you know the history, but 2.5 years ago, I was homeless. Okay, I lost my job. I was part of the 6,000 Enron thing. Okay, I lost my job. I lost my house. I lost my cars. I got divorced, so I lost my kids. I lost everything, and it got to a point where I was sort of getting jobs here and there, but they kept laying me off because it was that time when the 2000 bubble or whatever happened. And what I did was I was going to move away, but I was working with a client, and that client had a big old home, and they were sort of disabled. So they said, well, why don't you stay with us? You can help us, and we can help you. So while I stayed with them, they almost kept me like their child. You know, I had no money. They would give me like a little money here, go out, go to the movies, whatever. Let me use their car. And one day, I was going to a barbershop. I had 12 bucks in my pocket, and I was watching this. The people watch the monitor. It was a monitor, it was a TV with no sound, and they had a table down there with books and whatever. Nobody was reading anything. So I looked at myself. I was thinking, man, if my resume was on that TV, I probably could get me a job. And that's what made me think about it, right? So that
people
day,
are not reading, but they looking at
they'll
the
watch the TV with no sound, but then no reading.
Hmm.
So what I did was, I went back home. Remember, I'd lost everything, but I was a computer guy, so I had all these parts and whatever.
Okay, so you
so
know about
I
that.
built my own little. I built one of these things, and I tried to figure out how can I do this so it's cheap. So when I first did it, I built a machine. It was made out of wood. It was 45 pounds. It was 2 foot by 4 foot, and about 6 inches deep. It took 2 people to hang on the wall. Okay. Because I had this grandiose idea that I was going to change, I was going to take those 2x4 perf boards they have on the wall where people put the business cards or whatever, and just take that down and replace this in its place. Well, it's too big. It just was too big. So I let it go for a minute, you know, and I just kept looking. I kept refining the software even though it wasn't doing anything. Actually, I put it in 3 barbershops just to see how it worked, and I worked the kinks out of it. And this is 2.5 years ago. Then I sort of like let it go.